Right now, inside your gut, something very quiet may be happening. Some of your gut bacteria may be starving, and when the wrong bacteria are starving for too long, they do not simply sit there and wait. Some of them may begin looking for another food source, and one of the things they can start feeding on is the protective mucus layer that lines your intestines. Not in a horror movie way, but in a biological, silent, slow way. That mucus layer is like a thin shield between your body and the trillions of microbes living inside your digestive system. When that shield is strong, your gut has a better chance of staying calm, balanced, and protected. But when the internal ecosystem is out of balance, that shield may become stressed. And that is when the signs can begin to show up. Your jeans feel tighter even though you did not gain real weight overnight. A normal meal makes your stomach puff up like you ate twice as much. By 3 p.m., you are not just tired. You feel like somebody pulled the plug from your body. Your brain gets foggy. Your stomach feels heavy. Your energy crashes. And the most frustrating part is this. You may still be eating what you think is a normal diet. You may even be trying to eat healthy. Maybe you have tried probiotics. Maybe you have tried detox drinks. Maybe you have tried cutting out random foods. But the bloating still comes back. The fatigue still returns. And your gut still feels like something is not working the way it should. In this video, we are going to look at 5 hidden mechanisms that may help your gut work more the way it was designed to work. Not a magic tea, not one miracle supplement, not one secret food that fixes everything, but 5 biological systems that already exist inside your body. Your internal cleaning wave, your microbial garden, your digestive clock, your nervous system switch, and your defense against the things that quietly disturb your gut environment. Let's start with the first mechanism. It is one of the most ignored systems in digestion, and yet it may be one of the most important cleaners your body has. It is called the Migrating Motor Complex, or MMC. Think of it like a street sweeper inside your small intestine. Most people think digestion is like a simple conveyor belt. You put food in, your body breaks it down, waste comes out. But your small intestine does not have only one mode. It has 2 very different modes, eating mode and cleaning mode. When you eat, your gut is busy mixing food, breaking it down, absorbing nutrients, and moving everything along. In simple words, when food is coming in, your gut is in processing mode. But when you stop eating for long enough, your gut finally gets a chance to switch into cleaning mode. That is when the MMC begins. It sends waves of movement through the small intestine, helping push leftover particles, old cellular debris, and undigested material down into the colon where they belong. But here's the rule most people never hear. The street sweeper only comes out when the street is empty. If you keep eating all day, the sweeper never gets a full shift. Breakfast, a small snack, a sweet coffee, a handful of nuts, lunch, an afternoon bite, dinner, and then a little something before bed. Every time calories hit the stomach, your body receives a message. Stop cleaning. New food just arrived. So the cleaning crew gets called back before the job is finished. And when that cleaning wave does not get enough time to run, debris may begin to sit around longer than it should. Leftover food can ferment, gas can build up, bacteria may begin to grow in places where they do not belong. And for some people, this may contribute to that familiar feeling of bloating, pressure, heaviness, and discomfort after meals. This is why the advice to eat small meals all day long is not perfect for everyone. Sometimes what your gut needs is not another small snack. Sometimes what it needs is space, a quiet street, a break from new food, a chance for the cleaning crew to finally come out. A practical place to begin is to try spacing your meals about 4 to 5 hours apart if that works for your body and your health situation. No constant snacking. No sipping calories all day. No turning your digestive system into a kitchen where someone is always cooking, but nobody ever gets to clean the floor. And the next time your stomach growls between meals, do not immediately assume something is wrong. If you are not dizzy, not shaky, not dealing with blood sugar problems, and you do not have a medical condition that requires frequent eating, that sound may not always be a cry for food. Sometimes it may be the sound of the street sweeper finally doing its job. Your gut does not only need clean food, it also needs an empty road so the cleaning wave can run. Now that we understand the gut needs time to clean, we need to talk about the residents living inside it. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria. For years, many people were taught to think of bacteria as enemies. But the gut microbiome is not that simple. It is more like a garden. If the soil is poor, weeds can take over. If the soil is rich, diverse, and well-fed, the beneficial plants have a better chance to grow. And this is where many people make a major mistake. They think gut health means taking a probiotic. But if the environment inside your gut is not ready, a probiotic is like throwing a few seeds onto dry concrete and expecting a forest to grow by morning. The issue is not only whether you add good bacteria. The deeper question is this: are you feeding the soil that allows them to survive? Many beneficial gut bacteria do not simply need a capsule. They need fiber, especially fibers from plants. When you eat vegetables, fruits, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, whole grains, herbs, and spices, some of those fibers travel down into the colon. There, your gut bacteria ferment them. And during that process, they produce compounds that may support the gut lining, support a healthier inflammatory response, and help create a more stable gut environment. But here's the part most people miss. Not all bacteria eat the same food. One group may thrive on the fibers in onions. Another group may prefer beans. Another may respond better to berries. Another may love walnuts, pumpkin seeds, herbs, or spices. So eating one giant bowl of the same vegetable every day may be healthy, but it may only feed a limited group of bacteria. If you eat broccoli every single day, you may be feeding the broccoli-loving bacteria very well. But if you eat broccoli, carrots, black beans, pumpkin seeds, onions, garlic, cilantro, apples, berries, turmeric, and chia seeds, now you are feeding many different residents in the microbial garden. That is why the idea of eating around 30 different plant foods per week is so powerful. It sounds like a lot, but it does not mean 30 huge servings of vegetables. It includes fruits, beans, nuts, seeds, whole grains, herbs, spices. A little parsley counts, a spoon of flaxseed counts, a sprinkle of cinnamon counts, garlic, onion, turmeric, berries, lentils, walnuts, basil, and oats all count toward diversity. The goal is not perfection, the goal is width. Do not only ask, did I eat vegetables today? Ask, did I feed enough different species in my internal garden this week? Because a diverse garden is harder for weeds to invade, and your gut works in a similar way. Probiotics are seeds. Diverse plant fiber is the soil. Now let's move to the third mechanism: timing. Most people focus almost entirely on what they eat, but your body also cares deeply about when you eat. A healthy meal can still become a heavier burden if you eat it at the wrong time. Your gut is not a factory that runs at the same speed 24 hours a day. It has a biological clock. During the day, your body is generally better prepared to process food. Insulin sensitivity is often better. Digestive enzymes are more active. Your body is awake, moving, exposed to light, and ready to use energy. But after dark, your body begins shifting into a different state: rest, repair, hormone regulation, sleep preparation. So when you eat a large meal at 9 or 10 at night, it is like dumping a truckload of boxes into a factory after the main workers have already gone home. Yes, there may still be a night crew, but the night crew was not designed to handle the workload of the entire day shift. Food may sit longer. Your body has to spend more energy on digestion. Blood sugar may stay elevated longer in some people. Sleep may become lighter or more disrupted. And when sleep gets worse, the next day usually gets worse too. You crave more sugar. You snack more often. You feel more tired. You reach for quick food. And then the gut receives another wave of stress. A cycle begins. Late eating can disturb sleep. Poor sleep can increase cravings. Cravings can disturb the gut. A disturbed gut can affect energy, mood, and sleep again. To break this cycle, you do not need to starve yourself. You simply need to give digestion a clearer closing time. A practical option is to try keeping your eating window around 10 to 12 hours. For example, eating between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., or between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. The point is not to turn the clock into a prison. The point is to stop making your gut work from the moment you wake up until the moment you fall asleep. Nighttime should not be the main shift for digestion. Nighttime should be the repair shift. When you stop eating a little earlier, you send your body a different message. No more new cargo. Now we can rest. Now we can repair. This is not about punishment. It is not about extreme fasting. It is about giving your digestive system metabolic rest. Digestion is not only about food, it also depends on your nervous system. Even a healthy meal may not digest well if you eat while stressed. Your gut and brain are connected by the vagus nerve, like a two-way highway. When you feel safe, your body can enter rest and digest mode. But when you feel stressed, your body shifts toward survival mode. Blood flow moves toward your muscles, while digestion gets less power. It is like trying to cook while half the kitchen lights are off. That is why clean food can still leave some people bloated. Digestion starts in the brain before the first bite reaches your mouth. Before eating, put the phone down and take 3 slow breaths. A longer exhale can help turn digestion back on. The same food can feel different in a stressed body and a calm body. The 5th mechanism is not about adding more. It is about subtracting. Sometimes the strongest move is removing what disturbs your system every day. Antibiotics can save lives, but unnecessary use may affect both bad and good bacteria. It is like using fire to clear weeds. The healthy plants may be damaged too. Medication is not the only stressor. Daily exposures may disturb the gut too. Pesticide residues, processed foods, chemicals, and strong chlorine smell in water can add to the daily load. Your gut does not need more products. It needs fewer daily insults. Gut health is not one trick. It is an operating system. Give meals enough space so the cleaning wave can run. Eat a wider variety of plant foods to feed the microbiome. Do not make nighttime the main shift for digestion. Breathe before eating so your body knows it is safe. Reduce the things that quietly disturb your microbiome. Your body is not asking for perfection. It is asking for the right conditions. Small decisions matter. Meal spacing, more plants, earlier dinner, less stress, and cleaner habits. Inside the body, these small actions send a clear message. The system can calm down. When the gut calms down, the body may feel lighter, steadier, and clearer. Serious or ongoing symptoms should always be discussed with a qualified healthcare professional. Choose one weak link: snacking, late eating, low plant variety, stress, or daily disturbances. Do not fix everything at once. Start with one place. The biggest change may begin when you give your body enough space to work. Subscribe if this helped you understand your gut in a new way. Tell me in the comments which weak link feels most relevant to you.